Welcome back to Butterfly Effect Tarot. My name is Lorraine, and today's topic is what's next in love for you? So there are going to be three piles, and the timestamps for each pile will be in the description box in the comment section below. As always, if the readings resonate, please feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you choose. For my subscribers and returning viewers, as always, thank you. I appreciate you. For newer viewers, welcome. And after this video, you're welcome to return to my channel. There are other topics, other videos, and other readings there. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into each one of your messages. Welcome to your reading pile one regarding what's next in love for you. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. I'm going to identify the cards that came out, and then we'll go ahead and get into your message. So the first card out for you is the Page of Wands. It's followed by the Death card. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Swords. And the final card out is the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy is the Nine of Pentacles. So a very interesting reading. With the Page of Cups coming in at the end, following the Queen of Swords, and then the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, I will say that for this group, there is a new beginning in love or an offer, a romantic offer, a gesture, in the foreseeable future for those attracted to this pile. However, based on the cards that are coming out, those drawn to this group, this is signifying you're getting ready to also go through a glow up with the cards that are out here. There's a physical glow up, I feel, with this Page of Wands, but also especially when it comes to finances and career. For others of you, this could just be a transformation of your life, your perspective, your goals, your dreams. With the Page of Wands and the Death card coming out first, the Page of Wands is the energy of free spirited. You know, this is somebody who's ambitious, making a plan, ready to have a new beginning. This could be you just wanting to travel more, enjoy life more, create some exciting memories. For others of you, this is you having actual dreams and goals that you desire to fulfill. The Death card is a card about release. It's a card about transformation, walking away from old patterns, old ideology, old things, old ways of doing things, old relationships and connections. And essentially, as I stated, just wanting to have a fresh start in life, a fresh start in your dreams, your goals, and also with this Five of Pentacles at the center. For a lot of you, if not all of you, you are very focused on your finances right now because we do have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And the Nine of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles are polar opposites energy. So when we have the Five of Pentacles, this could suggest that right now or in your recent past, there was some imbalance in your finances, some loss, lack, or just instability, or there was a lack of consistency in energy of you doing it alone, especially with this Queen of Swords. This is an energy of being very independent. So I feel like right now, for a lot of you, you're very focused on your finances, you're very focused on your dreams, your goals. Others of you, you're focused on just enjoying life and really not allowing your financial situation, circumstances, or things of the past to weigh you down. This is definitely the pile that is going through a transformation, a glow up in your finances, in your physical self. And I feel like your romantic life is going to be transformed as a result. Because I do feel like for a lot of you, you've been hurt. With the Queen of Swords, this is someone who has become guarded and protective, have, learned to set a lot of boundaries, become very choosy, and even to some degree closed off to love because she's been deceived so much, because she's been hurt so much, because she's run into too many wolf in sheep's clothing. She's been stolen from, she's been lied on, manipulated, just all kind of toxic experiences. And then you become the Queen of Swords. Some of you are becoming the Queen of Swords, or you're already in this energy, denoting that this is the energy of someone who's been in hermit mode. So a lot of you, again, could have been to yourself, maybe not going out a lot, not really exploring a lot, not opening yourself up to dating because you don't trust love or you don't trust people or anyone closer to get close enough to you. So you've honestly just been working on yourself based on this pile. But I feel like that work that you've been doing is getting ready to pay off if it hasn't already. Because Page of Wands is, this is fast moving energy. So I do feel like this is the energy of for this group where things in your life are getting ready to shift. Your life is going to balance out in your finances, in your career, in your dreams, in your goals, in your sense of self before love comes in. So everyone's on a different level in their timeline at a different point. So some of you could be closer to this than others. Others of you, you may have already had a Page of Cups energy come in with a love offer, or now you're opened up more to love. Because the Queen of Swords is not someone who wears her heart on her sleeve. And with the Queen of Swords coming out with the Page of Cups, this also suggests that You're moving into an energy via this transformation, via this glow up, where number one, you're going to know what you want because the Queen of Swords has clarity. She knows what she wants and she doesn't waver. So you're going to know what you want. You're going to be able to see red flags from a mile away, and you're not going to hesitate to cut off those connections and walk away. And also, you are moving more into a situation where you may be opening up more to love. With the Page of Cups coming out after the Queen of Swords, the swords and cups are opposite energies. One is in the heart space, one is in the head space. So I feel like your mind and heart are coming into alignment with what you want. You're opening yourself up a little bit more for love. And when the new love does come in, we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Pentacles is like the work you've done, the time and the effort you've put into something is finally paid off, and you're reaping all the rewards and the benefits and the pleasure and joy of it. And it's also a card of independence too, the self. So I feel like when this new love comes in, it's going to feel like it was worth it. Like all the time, the energy, it's going to feel like it was worth it. And for a lot of you, if not all of you, you've been single for a long time. The Queen of Swords is generally someone who is single for a long time, or at least newly single. For a couple of you, you could have even been through a divorce. And that could explain why you've been to yourself and very closed off to love, because there has been maybe a marriage or a long-term partnership or even a number of connections and relationships in your life that have left you hurt and guarded. And as your life transforms, as you move more into this Page of Wands energy, you're more energetic, you're more excited about exploring life. Others of you are more excited about, pursuing your goals, maybe going back to school, starting a business or a hobby, or just, focusing on your fitness and your health, because the Page of Wands is youthful and it's physical energy. I feel like physically you guys are going through a glow up. Even with you being attractive now, I feel like you're getting even more attractive because your energy is basically going through a transformation, and your finances are going to be transformed because the Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. And with the Five of Pentacles being center, this is saying issues and difficulties in finances, going it alone, struggling, not having enough, having loss, having lack. Maybe there's been endings in your relation, in your work life or in your career aspects. And I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, this is suggesting for those of you where you've been more focused on your money and your career than love, is going to pay off with the Nine of Pentacles. By the time this new love comes in, I just feel like your life is going to have went through an entire transformation, and this could be a transformation that takes place very quickly. Because Page of Wands is fast moving energy, and the Queen of Swords does have clarity and she does know what she wants. So I feel like for this group, yeah, this is something that is coming up. You will have new love based on this reading. There is a Page of Cups message of love that will come in. Or again, this is you opening yourself up to love, and then this will allow others to come towards you. But with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom, I feel like for those of you where love does start coming in, I feel like once you go through this transformation, for a lot of you, if not all of you, you may find that you've found yourself very comfortable being single, right? A lot of you right now could be in this energy with the Queen of Swords where you're comfortable in your own space because you trust yourself and it's protecting your heart. But on some level, you do desire love. And then with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom, this is, again, the energy of self. This is where you're self-sufficient. You have acquired, financial abundance. Your career is doing great. Your business is doing great. Your creative endeavors are doing great. You're able to enjoy the finer things in life, especially with this Page of Wands out here. You're able to travel. You're able to rest. You're able to take care of yourself better. And I feel like by the time love does come in, there are going to be offers, but I feel like you're going to kind of be living your best life. And I think that's what's meant to be. I feel like maybe you're someone who has maybe always been a protector and provider of others, or you're someone who's maybe spent a lot of time on your own, and a part of you has longed for love, while another part of you has been closed off to it. And I feel like this is just the energy of someone where your life is getting ready to turn into something that you've always dreamed of it to be. With the Queen of Swords, you have a vision for what you desire in your life, or you're coming into the clarity of what you really want. Others of you, I feel like, again, you're transforming, you're putting old patterns and ways behind you. With this Page of Wands and Death card, this is the energy of you, again, maybe adopting new hobbies, exercising more, but it's a lot of energy of self. With the Page of Wands, this is independent energy. This is a single solo individual that's focused on enjoying life and pursuing their dreams and goals. Queen of Swords, this is someone who is usually single, on their own, independent, very guarded, very protective, wise, learning themselves, growing, evolving, sitting on their throne and not willing to step off of it for just anything or anyone. And then the Knight of Pentacles, again, the self, being able to take care of yourself and those around you. Some of you could be single parents. The Queen of Swords is oftentimes can be someone who is a single parent or someone who is, the main provider, the protector and the caregiver of, their children. The Nine of Pentacles coming out with that is also someone who takes care of themselves and others. So I do feel like, yeah, this reading is mostly focused about your energy. There is offers, it seems, that will be coming in along the journey that could come in very quickly. However, I feel like you're going to have your pick. With the Queen of Swords, she has options, and she's very careful and choosy and cautious about those options. For some of you, the type, if you had a type, I think that's transforming. With this Death card, I think that's transforming. I feel like you are moving out of old ways, patterns, ideologies, ways of thinking, ways of moving, and moving out of past energies. And I feel like you're healing from it. And I feel like when you do choose a person or settle down, it's going to maybe be someone that's a little different from your usual type, even if there are certain aspects of them that are the same. I just feel like I don't think you're going to recognize yourself as you move forward. By the time romance does come in, I think you're going to be so successful and happy in every area of your life that you're going to find yourself really kind of weighing the pros or cons of whether or not you do want to actually get into a connection or not. So, again, it's really going to depend. Each of you is going to be something different, but at the end of the day, there is love coming in. You will have options. You will have, people wanting to be with you. And even if you're intimidating with this Queen of Swords energy, I feel like for those of you where you have been too stoic, you have been too closed off, you have been more untrustworthy and overly cautious with your heart, I feel like that energy is going to start to subside as you heal more, as you transform, as you find yourself more focused on yourself, focused on your dreams, focused on your goals, checking off things on your bucket list of things to do. It's just going to bring in, I feel like love is going to come in unexpectedly, but you're going to know what you want by then. Okay, so I am going to leave the reading there. I do love this reading. I like the energy. I know that everyone is at a different point in their timeline, but based on this reading, other aspects of your life are shaping up. With the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, your finances are looking up, your careers are looking up. With the Page of Wands, you're going to find yourself going out more, enjoying life more. You're going to find yourself feeling more sexy, more attractive, more vibrant, more in control, more empowered with this Queen of Swords. And you're going to just be able to set boundaries. Some of you, again, are already in this energy. But as I stated, this is a good energy to me. But that's just my opinion. But I am going to leave your reading there. And if it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, other readings, and other videos. But other than that, thank you for clicking on this video today. Welcome to your reading pile 2 regarding what's next in love for you. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. We're going to identify the cards that came out, and then we'll go ahead and get into the message. So the first card out is the Hierophant, followed by the Empress. And then we have the Two of Wands, followed by the Queen of Cups. And then the final card out is the Hermit. Bottom of the deck energy is the Sun. So for this pile, I feel like there are a lot of different messages coming through. I am going to get into each one. This pile is very much about commitment. With the Hierophant coming out first, this is like a serious commitment. This is like a traditional values. This would represent like marriage or, a family moving in, the white picket fence type of energy. Definitely marriage. So I feel like for those of you who are single, because the Hermit energy is at the end of the read, I feel like if this is a connection where there's like a new love coming in, it is one that could potentially move very quickly because we have the Two of Wands at the center of the read. And that's usually having like a decision where you're having to make a quick decision on, or having multiple options and having to make a quick decision on something. It's also the energy of planning and travel. And in romantic reading, this is usually like a passionate connection, like the event in a partnership. So two people that have passionate and intense energy towards one another. So I do feel like also with the Empress and the Queen of Cups both coming out, that for those of you who are still in are currently in a relationship, this could denote that marriage is the next step. When that will happen, I can't say. It's just signifying that that would be what's next in love for you. This pile, it's very much commitment. What's next for you in love, even if you're single, there is something coming in. For example, that may you may meet a person, you guys may get into a relationship, it may move very quickly, and that may be your lifelong partner. But this pile with the sun at the bottom of the deck, what's next in love for you is very much happiness. It's very much the energy of being excited, having a lot of success and joy and abundance. The Empress and the Queen of Cups are both the energies of a mother and a wife. Doesn't matter the energy. This is like a spouse and a partner type of dynamic. And then we have the Sun at the bottom of the tarot deck, which is the energy that could also denote children. And then we have the Two of Wands, a passionate connection. So for some of you, what's next in love is maybe you and your partner are becoming parents. Maybe you meet someone and it moves fast as a result of you two becoming parents. But there's definitely an anxious kind of energy here. It's an exciting type of anxious, but it's like it's a lot of progression. Like the energy out here just feels like a lot of movement, a lot of transformations, a lot of changes. There is a big shift coming in your even if you're single, there's something coming here that is very pivotal in your romantic life. Some of you may travel to be with a partner with this Two of Wands. Some of you, with the Hierophant, this is usually the energy of social norms. So similarities. So I feel like with the card of travel with the Two of Wands, maybe for some of you, your future spouse or the person that you're going to end up with next or that you're currently with, maybe they're different from you somehow. Maybe this is class level, religion. They may travel to be with you. You may travel to be with them. Maybe you two are in a long distance connection right now. And then maybe what's coming next is with this Hierophant, you two, again, one comes to the other, or you meet in the middle and you move in together, or you end up proposing, one to the other. And then with the Two of Wands, there's a quick decision needing to be made, yes or no, and having to move very quickly. It's just this energy here is definitely romantic. There's a lot of romance in this pile. It's very different from pile one, but there's a lot of happiness here. For some of you, I am going to say this, maybe for a small portion of you, what's next in love is maybe if you're married or in a committed connection, maybe you are at a threshold in your connection for the small portion of you that this applies to, where you're trying to decide if you want to stay in a Queen of Cups energy, Empress energy, if you want to stay in a connection as a potential spouse or spouse, as a parent, and have this whole family dynamic. Or do you want to move into the hermit energy? So maybe some of you are in connections, maybe a couple of you, and you're maybe trying to decide if you want to stay in this connection, if you want to travel, for example, if this is long distance, do you want to continue this connection and travel to go meet this person or vice versa? Or do you just want to, work on yourself? But there's whatever this decision is, whatever this next move is, whatever this huge pivotal moment is that's coming up, I feel like you're going to do a lot of soul searching because the Queen of Cups energy, as well as the Empress, these are intuitive energies. But especially with the Queen of Cups, this is highly intuitive. And then it's coming out with the Hermit of needing to do a lot of soul searching and looking within for the answers. So a lot of you could be preparing for this. A lot of you could have been preparing for a while. The Hermit could denote that a lot of you have been in single for a very long time, and now you're finally at this point in your life where you have the Sun, which is at the bottom of the deck, where you have a happy home, a happy relationship, you're engaged, you're expecting to become a parent. But it's definitely a number of different scenarios coming from this pile, a whole lot. Like in pile one, it was kind of straightforward, even though there were multiple messages. In this one, the scenarios feel like it can apply to different situations. This could also be LGBTQ for a small portion of you, because we do have the Empress and the Queen of Cups out here. And then we also have the Hierophant, which is the energy of societal norms. But then we have the Two of Wands of there being a pivotal decision needed to be made. So for some of you, this could just be a connection, as I stated, where there's a difference or there's something that's perceived as taboo or unorthodox about your connection with your partner or with whoever you're in a connection with now, or you're getting into a connection with. But for those of you who are single, based on this pile, you may find yourself quickly moving into something. Like something may happen all of a sudden with this Two of Wands, because this is also the energy of planning. So if you're currently in a relationship, you and your partner could be planning to get married. You could be preparing to, again, welcome in a child, or you could be planning to move in together, or whatever steps or whatever place in your current connection you're in, maybe what you're moving to the next level. Like there's some sort of progression here. So going from single to in this passionate, committed connection very quickly, or if you're in a connection, maybe it becomes marriage or you move in, or again, it's just a very strong energy here of commitment, a very strong energy here of settling down. Like this feels very, very settled. Like this is it's like a family energy here. Like this energy is so it's exciting, it's exhilarating, it's very, I want to say fast moving, as I mentioned earlier, but it's stable, but there's something about this energy that feels like it's just like one thing is happening or something is happening all of a sudden. Like there's something swift about this pile, something very swift. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of soul searching on your part, whatever this is. Even if you're going into a new connection, I feel like there's going to be a lot of introspection and a lot of soul searching and intuition before you make a decision to move, to travel, to go into a connection, to get married. Or you're just going to be in your head really assessing if you're really ready for this big commitment, if you're ready to move into a connection. But with the sun at the bottom, no matter your scenario, as I stated earlier, there is a lot of happiness, a lot of warmth, a lot of success and excitement in whatever dynamic you're going to end up in or that you're currently in. So the sun is the bottom of the deck as the overall energy for this group. So there's going to be a lot of satisfaction here. A lot of vitality and optimism. Yeah, you're going to be very confident. No matter what this is, whatever role you play, whatever decision you make, you're going to be confident and comfortable in that decision. But there's definitely a lot of prosperity and love coming for this pile. Yeah, I think this is a beautiful energy. Very beautiful. But I am going to leave the reading there. If it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you like. And if interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, other videos, and other readings. But other than that, thank you. Welcome to your reading pile 3 regarding what's next in love for you. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. I'm going to identify the cards that came out, and then we'll go ahead and get into the message. So the first card out is Page of Pentacles. It's followed by the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Moon card followed by the Two of Cups, and then the final card out is the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy is the King of Pentacles. So this pile is pretty straightforward. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, for a majority of you, if not all of you, this is what's next in love is there's someone that you're going to connect with if you haven't already, but I feel like this is someone you work with, or there's some sort of a conflict of interest with this person. This is someone who is going to want you very badly. Like this person's going to be very passionately attracted to you. There's going to be a very strong sexual chemistry here. With the Page of Pentacles, this is like good news, new beginnings in work, a new project. It could be a new hobby. It could be a new passion project because of the Ace of Wands. For some of you, this could also be that maybe you're starting something new. And then this is when this person comes in when you're focused on your money. And with the Moon card, this could mean that you have some fear and anxiety about committing to this person. The Queen of Wands did show herself during the shuffling, so that could be your energy, someone who likes to be in their own energy, somebody who's passionate, fiery, sexy, seductive, attractive, someone who does attract a lot of attention, but is really just focused on their money and their goals. And so maybe that's with this King of Pentacles at the bottom. Maybe that's what this energy is. This Moon energy is you kind of maybe choosing to stay in this Ace of Wands energy with this person, because I do feel like for a majority of you where this is like you meeting at work or you working together, or this is this conflict of interest, I feel like for a lot of you, maybe not all of you, but a lot of you with this Ace of Wands, this is going to be something that's going to be very sexual upfront, right? The Ace of Wands is like the card of sexuality, passion, excitement, pleasure, thrills. and it comes out right after the Page of Pentacles. And then mind you, the King of Pentacles is at the bottom. That's why I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone you meet at work or someone you know from work, but this person has a position of power. Like this might be your boss or an authority figure in your place of work, or this is somebody you work with, but whatever the conflict of interest is, you'll know what that is. This person, I feel like that's why the moon energy is here. There's fear, there's illusion, there's concern with moving into this Two of Cups, because the Two of Cups comes out after the moon card. And that's like having a fear or being held back from making a commitment, because the Two of Cups is a commitment. It's about, two people who feel like they're soulmates. There's a true, genuine, authentic connection here. But I do feel like for a lot of you, this is going to start out as intimate. I feel like the passion and desire is so intense that I don't think you'll be able to help yourself. Others of you, where you do not jump straight to intimacy, this is going to be the Ace of Wands will represent the chemistry. Like you'll both be very attracted to each other. You'll both be aware of it. I feel like others may be aware of it, but with the Moon card, I feel like it's hidden. Like neither of you are speaking on it, neither of you are acting on it, because with the Moon card is fear, not really being clear about if it's the right decision. Because again, if you do work with them, or if there is some other conflict of interest in business or whatever, there's a concern with your job security, this person's job security, maybe gossip, maybe there's some element here where this could, mixing business and pleasure, because you have the Page of Pentacles, which is like business. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which is like pleasure. So it's like a mixing of business and pleasure, and it's raising some red flags with you, especially if you are the Queen of Wands in this situation, because you are typically someone free spirited and you're someone who prefers to be alone. You don't mind a connection because, again, the Queen of Wands is passionate, she's fiery, and she likes to express that. But I do feel like with the King of Pentacles is grounded. This is somebody who desires commitment. They desire to build a legacy and an empire with their partner. This is someone who wants marriage. They want to, plant seeds and water them and watch them grow. This is a very faithful, loyal, hardworking provider, a dedicated, nurturing individual. And the King of Pentacles is very diligent and focused. When they see something they want, they usually take time to move towards that energy. However, with the Knight of Swords coming out at the end, following the Two of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles at the bottom, I feel like you bring out the fiery energy in this person. With this Ace of Wands and this Knight of Swords, I feel like, again, for this pile, the Queen of Wands energies that, are here, you are very seductive. Like there's something about your energy, especially with the Moon card. It's the energy of an illusion. It's the energy of, it can be very polarizing, very mysterious. There's something very mysterious maybe about your energy, and I feel like it's drawing this person in. But I just feel strongly that this person is going to be very enamored with you, very smitten. Like you are going to have this person wrapped around your finger. I feel like there's a mutual passion here. But I just feel like this King of Pentacles in this situation is more in the energy of being bold and courageous, not caring about what the conflict of interest is, and just wanting to be with you, wanting to have this commitment with you, wanting to build this into like marriage. Like I feel like this person sees you as the person that's meant for them. Because the Two of Cups is like a spiritual connection. These are two people that are aligned, equally yoked. They're meant to be together. This is a divinely guided connection. And I feel like this is something with the Knight of Swords that this person is going to want to fight for. I do feel like at the end of the day, for a majority of you, if not all of you, you're going to be in the energy of boldness too, especially as a Queen of Wands. You're going to get to a point where you're not going to care. And I think the passion and the desire and the energetic pull and the soul, the spiritual, soul mirroring with this Two of Cups is going to be something you cannot deny. I just feel like this is going to be a passionate connection. I'm being honest. Even though we only have the Ace of Wands, with the Queen of Wands showing herself, and even with this Knight of Swords, I feel like this is something that's going to feel, I don't want to say Romeo and Juliet because it doesn't feel that dramatic. I feel like a lot of the fear is more mental, right? And I feel like it has more to do with the circumstances. There's circumstances here is what's holding you back. I think it may be holding you both back, but if I'm being honest, this King of Pentacles doesn't really seem like they care about whatever this conflict is. But this person is very well off. I feel like this person isn't the owner of a business, or they just have a lot of money. They could just be an executive, but this person is well off, especially with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Swords coming out with the King of Pentacles at the bottom. This is someone who's going to change your financial situation. Even if you're well off, this is somebody that is going to want to spoil you with money. This person is going to want to give you the finer things in life. They see you as very deserving. They see you as somebody very passionate, very intense, very hardworking, very driven. They see you as someone who walks to the beat of your own drum. Yeah, yeah, and mind you, Wands and Pentacles energy, as I stated, is different. Wand is the complete opposite. Pentacles is slower moving, cautious, patient, easygoing, loyal, faithful, stable, right? And then the Wands energy is free spirited, it's fiery, it's passionate, it's excited. I feel like maybe this is opposites attracting, or maybe, for example, this person on the outside, or at a core level is obviously a King of Pentacles, but there's elements of fiery, fire like wands and swords to them. Like when they really want something, they can be very fiery and assertive and straightforward about it and not so much slower moving. And I feel like for your energy, maybe you're like a Queen of Wands, for example, but there's an element of Pentacles energy to you where you can be grounded. You can be very patient when necessary. You can be very cautious when necessary. You could be someone that's analytical and takes your time when necessary. So I feel like you balance each other out because with the Two of Cups, this is equally yoked. This is seeming like a connection that could be very harmonious. And I think you both will see the potential in the connection. You can see that it'll be something fair and emotional and beautiful. But whatever this moon energy is, it is something that's going to cause a little bit of a delay. But for the majority of you, if not all of you, you're going to go for it. Like I feel like you're going to throw caution to the wind, and you're going to be with this person. Now, however this job situation or whatever this conflict of interest situation turns out, I can't speak on that because that's not the topic of the reading. But I like this energy. It feels this energy feels like it's kind of, I don't want to say, it feels exciting. I guess that's the best word to use. This feels exciting. This feels like something that's going to make you feel, you could be young, right? Like you could be like in your 20s, 30s, but this is something that's going to start out feeling um like a honeymoon phase type of energy. Like this feels like something that's like um playful. Like it just feels like a very fun, exciting, but very grounded energy. Like there's a beautiful balance of pentacles and wands energy out here. Something that will be fast moving, passionate. Again, for a majority of you, you will start out by being intimate with this person based on these cards. This will be like a hookup situation. But I feel like this King of Pentacles wants more. And I feel like maybe your energy is the one that's concerned about taking this leap. Or they have a concern with taking this leap, right? Maybe this is saying that the King of Pentacles, they're seeing you as someone with this Page of Pentacles that's starting there, that's new, that's working, for example, or that's, maybe you answer to them or whatever this is, and or vice versa. You know how this will resonate for you. But it's like they see you as like this new pupil, somebody that's new in the job, new working for them. But with this Ace of Wands, they have a desire for you. They want you. But with the Moon card, this person may have a fear of coming towards you. They may have a fear of this, becoming, something intimate and then something committed. But with the Knight of Swords, it's like they just say, screw it, because the passion is too strong. It could be different for each of you, but this person, this is going to be a hot couple. This is going to be a very hot couple. Like this is going to be something. I think if this is like a workplace, for example, or career or business or whatever this is, I feel like the people around you will be able to sense the chemistry. Like, especially if you two are hooking up secretly, because again, the moon is hidden. This is secrets. If you two are hooking up secretly, I think that there will be people around you that may suspect because of maybe the way you look at each other or the energy you exchange. But nobody will really know. I like this. I think that this is going to be something fun. I mean, the moon, it's not really taking away from the energy though. that anxiety, the concerns, whatever this obstacle is that you're having to overcome or face before you can be together permanently in the open, it's not, I don't feel like it's taking anything from this energy. The energy it feels like very, very vibrant, very passionate, very fun. Like I feel like this is going to be exciting. It's going to be very stimulating. It's going to be very pleasurable. Even for those of you that do not cross the boundaries of actually being intimate with them first and foremost or early on, I feel like it'll be like it'll still be fun because I feel like like you'll be very playful with each other. You'll kind of exchange looks, and like the energy that you exchange is going to be very exciting and very fun. I do feel though it is going to heighten the desire for each other, and that's why this Knight of Swords comes in after the Two of Cups. It's like the fear is not enough to stifle the passion, the desire, the lust. This is going to be a lusty connection. And trust me, when this person pursues you, they're going to know that it's you because we have the King of Pentacles. This person is certain about what they want. This is a hardworking person. This is going to be someone that's going to spoil you. Very stable. This person is ready for marriage. They're ready for commitment, especially with the Two of Cups out here. This person is ready for commitment. But mind you, the King of Pentacles is disciplined, and the King of Pentacles also is very choosy. This is not somebody that is just dating anybody here and there. The King of Pentacles, a true King of Pentacles in the upright, is very choosy. They watch and observe the object of their affection. And when they choose this person, they choose cautiously and slowly, and they take slow moving action because they want this to last. They want to build something strong that's going to last a lifetime. So if this person's coming at you and seeing you with this Two of Cups energy and this passion, that means this person sees you as marriage material. They see you as somebody that they can have a Two of Cups with. And with the Knight of Swords, somebody they're willing to fight for. They're willing to be courageous and bold and take the inspired action towards to make this happen. No matter what the risks are, whatever this concern is with the moon energy, it's not going to stop this. Oh yeah, I like this. This is going to be very fun. We're going to ignore that moon energy for now because the moon energy could also just be signaling again that this is going to be a hidden passionate connection, like the Ace of Wands hooking up, being intimate with each other, exploring each other, giving each other pleasure. But with the moon, nobody knows about it. But it's going to lead to Two of Cups. Even with the fear and the doubts and the concerns, it's just going to be something hidden. This connection is going to start out as something hidden. Whether you link up early on or not, even if you just start dating this person, but there's no intimacy, this is going to be hidden before you guys come out about it. It could be an age difference because the Queen of Wands is very youthful, and then the King of Pentacles is very mature. And again, this could just be energetically, right? The age difference doesn't have to be massive. This could just be energetically, like maybe the King of Pentacles is, a younger person, but they're, in their 30s or 20s, but they're very mature and grounded and stable in their energy, and they're ready to commit, right? And then the Queen of Wands energy, this again could just mean that this is someone used to being single, used to being focused on their money, used to being focused on their career, their goals, their dreams, on their self. And it's like now considering settling down could be again the moon energy, fear, anxiety. Am I ready for this? Is this something I'm willing to do? Specifically, is this something that can cause issues with me on the job or in my career? Can this affect my money? But with the King of Pentacles, I don't, again, this person may not be concerned because they have money, right? And so in their mind, if anything goes wrong or if they're the owner, it's like this person has something. I feel like this person has some sort of power or authority, or there's something that's in this person's favor that may be why they're not really experiencing the fear and anxiety. If the King of Pentacles is experiencing the fear and anxiety, it could be because you work for them or because you guys work together and the passion they have for you is so intense that it's hard for them to keep it hidden. But I'm going to say it again, for a majority of you, this is going to be something that's going to be a hookup. You guys are going to be like lovers, but no one is going to know about it for a lot of you. And it will become a Two of Cups because I feel like the intimacy is going to only make it's going to make things even more emotional because moon energy is the emotions. I feel like this intimacy is going to quickly make things even more intense and very intensely emotional on both parts. And it's going to put you both in the energy of wanting to commit to each other. It's like it starts out as like a physical attraction, intimate attraction, hooking up for most of you, some of you, exchanging passionate gazes, what have you, flirting, hanging out, whatever it is. But then you're quickly going to realize this is somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with. Oh, I love this. I think if I had to choose a pile, if I had to choose a pile, I would want to choose this one. I would. I like this. I like the passion here. But you guys are equally yoked. Yeah, I don't think that there's really going to be an age gap or a huge difference. I think the only difference may be energetic. Like one is more fiery, free spirited, assertive, and direct and fast moving, and the other is more grounded, patient, determined, cautious, and easy, and kind of lighthearted. But I feel like you two balance each other out, and I feel like you each still have the same elements of the other. You know, Queen of Wands still is grounded, like I said. King of Pentacles can still be very assertive and fast moving if necessary. But I'm gonna leave it there because I'm very drawn to the energy, and that again, like I said, it makes me feel like this is gonna be a very intensely attractive couple. The energy feels very magnetic and alluring. This could be your energy that's like that, and I'm feeling the energy of this King of Pentacles towards you, or vice versa. But I feel like as a couple, you guys are going to be very attractive together, like very alluring, very magnetic, very sexy and seductive together. Yeah. Okay. Let me get out of this energy. So I'm going to leave your reading there. If it resonated, as always, feel free to like and subscribe and let me know in the comments. And if interested, you can always return to the channel. There are other topics, other videos, and other readings. But other than that, thank you for clicking on this video today.